Well, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to No BS Options Trading. On this channel, I will take you guys through a fully transparent portfolio, show you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly, all the wins and losses as well, and everything in between. The goal is to get this portfolio to 1 million by this summer, and I'm documenting the entire journey here on YouTube. If that sounds good to you, subscribe so you don't miss any updates. Also, follow me here on X, which is where I'm going to be posting all of my plays as soon as I make them. If you guys enjoy the content, please be sure to smash the like button, and let's get into it. So, in today's main stock portfolio, we had a nice day, up 4% for a 10,500 gain. Portfolio sitting at 271,000. The main movers for today was pretty much everything. We had Amazon up 2.8%. We had Tesla up 7%. Palantir up 4%, Shopify up 2%, Microsoft up 2%, CrowdStrike up 4%, Meta up 2%, AMD up 3%, and Uber up 4%. Lastly, Celsius up 1.9%. Recent moves in this portfolio, going back to January 10th, I rolled my CrowdStrike 210 cover calls out to 220. Basically, for a break even, I had to pay back 14,175, and I collected 14,093. So basically a wash there. I only was able to move the strike out $10, and I had to move the date all the way out till July 18th, which was a little disappointing in order to just get a credit. So I normally don't like to roll it that far out, but I'm way behind the stock already, and so that was necessary. Next thing, on January 13th, I closed out the Celsius $35 cover calls. The P&L on this one, so that was the Robinhood. I opened up calls on the Leaps in the Robinhood portfolio as well. So closed both of these out for the same profit of 74%, $168. That was on the Leaps, and then this was in the off of the stock. 74% for 169 profit. So that was definitely a nice little trade there. Only had it open for a few days and was able to collect 75%. So I went ahead and closed it out early. Then on the 15th, I rolled my Microsoft 395 calls out to 400. Collected a very small credit of about $45. And I had to move these out to only to February 22nd or 21st, which made me pretty happy because I'm finally catching up to Microsoft after rolling pretty much all of last year. So hopefully Microsoft can just chill for the next month or two, and I'll be able to catch the stock. So that was the moves in the main stock portfolio. In the main crypto portfolio had a nice day today, up 7% in the past 24 hours for a $16,700 gain. Main movers in this portfolio, I would say, was pretty much everything. The smallest movers were like anywhere from 2%, 5%, 6%, and then you had some big movers such as Clearpool up 11%, 10%, Dog with Hat 12%, Spectral 18%. So definitely a nice rebound. This was pretty much immediate after the CPI data this morning. Bitcoin pushing past 100. So nice to see some moves finally in this portfolio. This has been pretty much really painful for me over the past 2 weeks. Any Bitcoin derivatives have just been getting crushed. This portfolio was sitting at 320,000 only a few weeks ago, and we fell down to, as you can see right here, we fell down to 230. So down 90K in the past couple weeks, which has been very painful. So hopefully we can get back some momentum and get back above 300 and on. So everything should be interesting over the next week with the Trump inauguration, and he's made some day one promises regarding several things involved with cryptocurrency, Silk Road, freeing some people in jail. So we'll see what executive orders he puts in place, and I think that will be the next catalyst, not necessarily the inauguration, but any executive orders regarding crypto that he will implement on day one, hopefully. If not, then we may see another sell-off. But at least we got a little bit of a relief back above 100K, which feels good. Let's see. Now the Leaps portfolio. Leaps are basically just long-dated call options. I like Leaps because it allows you to use less buying power and still create passive income, writing cover calls against the Leap options. I only like Leaps when a stock is severely beaten down. That I primarily use them not to flip the options contract, but to actually take ownership of those shares at the end of the contract. So if we look at SNO, I have the SNO 120 and 110 calls. I'll look to take ownership of those most likely next January. Both of those are doing quite well, both over 100% profit. That one's up 106 and the 110 is up 117%. Those are doing quite well. I did implement a cover call on one of the options, so I have the 185 call. So that one is looking good. Recently, I also picked up some Nike Leaps. I got the Nike 67.5 as well as the Nike $70 Leaps. Both of those are basically out for 18 months from now. I don't really like to go past 18 months if I have to. It just kind of depends on the liquidity and what the bid and the ask is looking like, as well as the open interest. If I have to, I will go out 2 years, like I did with the Intel. So I have one of the Intel calls which are out till December of 2026, and I also have a 18 call that I was able to find some liquidity at on June of 2026. And then lastly, have the Celsius 27.5, 3 of those Leaps for January of 2027. So those are 2 years out. In this portfolio, as far as moves I'm going to be looking to make, will just be continuing to rinse and repeat on SNO as far as cover calls on those. I'll be looking to add to my Nike position in the near future, as well as probably Celsius and Intel. They are all at historical support as far as where the stock price is right now. So I can see myself building those out to even larger positions that would give me the ability to generate even more passive cash flow from those. So year to date, if we look at this portfolio, is up 3%. Look at the past year, up 29%. I'm not really sure how accurate that is, because at one point I did remove everything out of this portfolio and move it to Schwab. So I'm not sure if it's taken into account withdrawals or deposits and all that. But according to this, 29% in the past year. So feeling good about that one. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm going to be putting all of my plays in as close to real time as I can on X, and then I'll do YouTube videos as I have time to keep you more updated on full updates. So be sure to follow me there on X. I'll see you guys later on tonight on Wheelers. As always, take care and God bless.